Here are 3 signs that your partner is going to break up with you. Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And for 5 years before I did this, I was a dating coach where I had to pay a lot of attention to how to create attraction in other people. And I used that experience to help people get their exes back. Now, if you're with someone and any of these things have happened, it's very likely that they're going to break up with you sometime soon or in the near future. First of all, early in your relationship, if your person kind of broke down and started crying out of nowhere, and they were saying that they think that you're better than them or that they tend to hurt people or run away, and they were kind of upset about this and they're kind of worried about repeating that future with you, that's a strong sign that they're going to break up with you at some point. They're telling you what's happened in the past. They're telling you what's probably going to happen in the future because they haven't worked on it. Obviously, they haven't worked on it because it bothers them emotionally, right? So it's a strong indicator that they're going to repeat the behavior. Secondly, if your person chased you really hardcore in the beginning to the point where you almost thought that it was love bombing, and then it started to taper off anywhere between the 3 and 6 month mark, or maybe even slightly thereafter, that's indicative of the fact that the new relationship had a medication effect to their low self-esteem. And while early on they're like pie in the sky, talking idealistically about the future, etc., and then over time, as the relationship starts to become more real, the body stops producing serotonin and dopamine. They kind of come back down to reality, and now they're wrestling with their lower self-esteem. And as things start to get real, it's likely they're going to break up with you out of overwhelm or fear of commitment or basically their low self-esteem. Number 3, if your ex keeps their feelings to themselves, they never really bring up what's bothering them, and you also notice them people please, where they'll bend over backwards for their family and their friends, and sometimes they even prioritize those people above you, this is very likely going to add into this idea of overwhelm. Your ex is going to get overwhelmed by stress by the way that they're living their life because they don't say no to people, and they also don't solve issues with you communication-wise in the relationship. So it all comes to a head, when some big life event happens, like grandma dies or maybe money gets tight or whatever, your ex is going to get overwhelmed and they're going to break up with you at that time. I say your ex, but I meant your person. Now, if you've had any of these signs in your relationship and you're worried about it, let's have a conversation. Maybe I can help you prevent your breakup. So click into my profile, click this link right here, and set up a call with me, and I'm going to hear your story, and I'll give you some actionable advice on where to go from here.